What's up, man? We here today, man, up in the house, in the building, on the property. Man, we got a great one for you today, man. There's some stuff that I didn't even know existed, and we know now. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here with my boy Galen. We call him G. You see what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I'm T-Rich. My boy G5 will be up here soon. You know what I mean? And we finna talk about it. We finna learn something today, man. From years and years, man. I can't believe they finally finna do something with it.
Yeah,
Gotta make some changes, though.
Definitely, man. And it's an honorable thing for us to be able to be the company that's doing this.
For sure,
You
for
know,
sure.
So the history here is amazing. You know, since I've been coming on this property, you know, first of all, we're R&R, demolition and recycling, and we've been honored with the opportunity for change, as my brother said.
Yes, sir.
You know, Zion Cemetery, one of Tampa's oldest African-American cemeteries here. And, you know, somebody thought it was smart years ago, 70 years ago, to build the projects directly on top of our African-American cemetery. So for us, you know, we jumped at the opportunity to be able to demolish these buildings, to be able to take these buildings off of the cemetery, you know?
Right.
And because of our heritage, because of the lineage, this has to be done with precision. It has to be done, you know, delicately.
Right.
And we're here to make sure that happens. I personally stamp myself to tell people that nobody is going to disturb their ancestors or their families that's buried here. And I'm going to make sure of that on our part, you know, as far as what R&R demolition is doing here.
Okay.
And, you know, a lot of families have been coming by, and I've learned a lot of history about what's been going on and what has gone on. And even their fight, they've been fighting for years for this to happen. While people were still living here, they were still fighting, saying, man, you're stepping on my grandmother's grave.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because me and probably most people from Tampa never knew this existed.
Exactly.
We never knew.
Exactly.
And it just shows the lack of, I want to say, respect they had for certain people back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad they got people like you
Yeah.
come back to reserve it.
Well, not only myself, man. I can honestly say, like, the major contractor here, which is Ducon, a company called Ducon.
Ducon, okay.
Black-owned company.
That's what's up.
You know,
That's what's up.
he is very, very strict on what we can do and what we can't do.
Right.
His whole thing is the preservation
So,
of our ancestry here and this African-American cemetery. So, like I said, we're walking on eggshells around here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are not going to disturb them. You know, there will be no heavy equipment on this site. We'll probably have to use big cranes or something. Don't quote me on that, but
right.
you know, we're trying to figure out the best way to do this. And as you can see, it's you know, all cut off from everything else. I think the housing authority, Tampa Housing Authority, has done that, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
That's a beautiful thing y'all doing, man. And I'm just curious to know the history. That I can see right here on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I guess, the name of the deceased.
yeah,
Cemetery got a lot of good information right here.
right,
I'm gonna check it out because I never knew.
yeah, man.
There's so many places like this that they just,
There is.
You know.
I mean, they just overlook us, and they kind of felt that our heritage and our lineage is not important,
okay.
and that's not the case. So
Well,
we're
I'm
here to
glad
preserve it.
I'm glad y'all here. So y'all have the whole
Yeah.
complex, everything.
67 buildings. You know, it's going to probably take us about 5.5 months. You know, that's the
Okay.
estimation. You know, working with some great companies who understand the mission. And the most important thing that all of us talk about every day is just the preservation of Zion
Okay.
Cemetery. You know what I'm saying?
And
So-
the city's behind this as well.
Yeah, the city, the housing authority in the city is definitely behind us. You know, I know the mayor came out and did part of the first part of the demolition here. But, you know, personally, as minority businesses that's working here on this project, it's more important to us.
For sure.
You know, it's more important to us. I know the city has other buildings and projects that they're working on, but this is our main this is our main project that we're working on, and that we want to see it done the right way. Yeah.
Well, if I read correctly, they actually built this project. It's like 76 years ago.
76 years ago. That cemetery has been here for over 100 years.
Okay.
You know?
So I'm just curious. I'm gonna look it up. I want to know who owned this land before they had it. I'm just curious to find out. If somebody know, man, let's figure out who used to own this land and find a little more history out on this.
Yeah, man.
Because it's stuff we need to know. You know
I've heard so many stories about Robles Park.
Oh yeah.
You know, just from people who lived here. You know, a lot of lives. You know, people raised their families here. Men.
Oh yeah.
Boys were made into men on this property. You know.
This is one of those projects.
Yeah, one of those type of projects, man, and that's our history itself, within itself. So, you know, I love to hear it. You know, people come by all the time. Man, I was in that building. I lived in that building for 13 years, man. And you know, there was one lady who lived in this project for 47 years.
That's crazy.
That I met.
But I understand.
You know, and I'm sure there are other people whose families had, you know, they almost just like pass it down to the families, and they stayed in that one apartment. They had that one apartment.
Whole families come from certain projects, man.
Exactly.
Like, whole families, They were made in the projects.
Made in the projects, yeah. So
they stayed in the projects, you know what I mean?
So we're taking it serious, you know. It's not, you know, I've been, you know, blessed to be on a few big jobs, but for me, this is one of the most important.
That's good, man.
Just because of, you know, our heritage. You know, we're preserving our heritage, and if we don't do it, nobody else is. They're taking it away from the schools. You know, they're taking it away from our children. So
while we speaking on that, man, that's a big subject to me. Just taking care of our own business.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because we got to stop looking for other people.
That's right.
To come and save us.
That's right.
We got to do it ourselves. And just to see that y'all got the project and you're gonna do right by the people. See, we need more people like this that look like us, that go in and do the right thing. You see what I'm saying?
I'm proud to say that. You know, I know, you know, there's a lot of people who have actually reached out. You know, some of these bigger companies, they want to know how they can get involved and, you know, what they can do to help. So, you know, they are out there.
Right.
And, you know, it's all of us rallying together to get the word out that we need to preserve our heritage ourselves.
Exactly, and take care of ourselves. Do what we need to do. Let's be the change.
But I'm gonna let you know, I'm a little jealous, man.
What's happening?
I see the man up, the new logo.
Hey man, we just hanging out. You know what I mean?
Where my hat? You know,
I
can
got
we trade?
You
know, hard hat.
I got you one.
You know.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you a hard hat with the logo.
I would love it. I would love that. That's what's up. You know, R&R on one side,
yes, sir.
man
yes,
up
sir.
on the other. I love it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you supporting us, man, and even giving us a call so we can come out here and have this interview with you, man. This is important to everyone.
Well, you know, we've been trying to get together on another sense that wasn't as important as this. On this one, I had this. Hey, man, I need you on this one now. I need the people to really know, because, believe it or not, we're getting, you know, some are glad that we're actually helping with the new development.
Right.
But some people are saying, hey, no, why y'all there? Well, we're here because you got 4 buildings sitting on our African American cemetery. That's why we're here. Nobody else has ever tried to get this up, and we got to do it. Now, how we're going to do it? Like I said, we're going to do it delicately, and we're going to do it with precision, and that's the key.
The fact that they even making an effort, is what's exciting to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, I can't wait to see it come along. It's gonna look crazy with this toe down though. My whole life I done seen this. But man, I think y'all doing a wonderful thing.
Well, the city of Tampa, man, has really gotten behind this. Tampa Housing Authority. You know, I see the effort. You know, they came up today, was like, hey, why all these trucks over here?
Right.
Y'all ain't supposed to be on this side. So, I mean, they're really serious about not disturbing this cemetery.
That's good.
And it's very important for us the same thing. You know, we want to, you know, go by the guidelines, not only by the guidelines, but for ourselves and for our heritage. We want to do this, you know. So, I mean, I'm glad it's us. I'm glad it's us.
That's a big step.
Yeah.
That's a big step.
So if y'all want, we can walk around a little bit.
Yeah, let's
Just
check it
show
out.
you
Let's see what's going on.
what's going on out here.
All right.
So man, just seeing all these names, you know, knowing that these people are out here, you know, my heart goes out to the families.
Yeah, man.
And again, we are here to correct injustice, bro. This was definitely an injustice to the people that were here.
Man, look at all these names, bro. This ain't no small cemetery,
Nah,
bro.
man, it's not. It's not.
Dixon, Douglas, Edwards,
Yeah, man.
Williams,
Yep.
Griffin,
So
Hall.
guess what?
That's crazy.
My grandfather's name is Frank Graham.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know if he was buried in this, which I think he wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't that years ago.
Is he from here?
But he's from West Tampa, born and raised here. And he's the third. I'm finna call my auntie real quick.
That's wild.
Auntie, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, I'm out here at the cemetery out here at. I'm out here at the cemetery at Zion over there by Robles Park. And Auntie, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Wow, that's deep.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, man. Yes, ma'am. Okay. That's my granddaddy, bro.
Oh, my
That
God.
piece, bro. Go ahead and get that piece, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
All praise the Most High.
That's my granddaddy name on here, bro.
And I'm honored that I'm here to be here with you, my brother. Yes, I am, bro. All praise
Hey,
the Most High,
man.
boy. That was deep. That
Can he get up, bro?
was deep, that brother. That's deep.
Oh,
bro.
my God. How you feeling, brother?
Got God working. Yeah, he work. Them tears are deep too, bro.
Yes, sir.
Got God work, boy. Woo. That's deep, Galen. Embrace
That's
it.
my granddaddy. My granddaddy's sister. His brother Rufus.
Embrace it. Let's see. Let me ask you a question before we walk off here. I want to ask one question. I do want to ask one question, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You know what's deep? When we got the call, I was happy.
Y'all excuse me, man.
Hey, man, let it out. I told you, embrace it. Embrace it. That's why I say I'm honored to be here with you, bro, in this moment. Because these are moments that we want to share to people, again, how to embrace these things. You didn't know this.
I did not know
See,
this,
we all
man.
got journeys in life, bro. And the
For
Most
sure.
High bring us on a road. You ain't know when you called us that this was gonna be this moment.
Man,
The job you got.
I never expected that. I
So
never
my
expected that.
My question to you is, what are you gonna say to the kids from
Oh
this
my
experience?
goodness, man. It's all about our lineage. It's all about our heritage. It's about, you know, the next generation, man. You know, we do this for our kids. It's all about setting up generational wealth,
Correct.
you know? Here it is, I'm standing in front of a cemetery and didn't know my grandfather was in there.
I had no clue.
I had no clue. I saw the name Frank Graham and I never even thought about it. I didn't even thinking about it. Hadn't thought about it. I said, man, let me call. My auntie is one of the oldest members of our family here. And as soon as you heard me, I said, Auntie, I'm standing in front of Zion
And
Cemetery.
she hit you with it.
You know your family in there. Before I could even say any more. Yeah, Granddaddy Frank. Rufus in there. I mean, she just started naming them. And I'm like, I'm blowed. I'm honestly blowed. It brought me down to my knees, man, because, you know, I wanted people to understand what we was doing, why we was doing, but now it's
in deep.
It's even deeper for me.
So with this is, how is the new development of rural Paul is going to respect our ancestors?
Well, they got to, because my granddaddy in there.
Talk about it.
My granddaddy in there, so
Yes, sir.
they gonna have to respect it, because I ain't leaving it. I'm gonna make sure. It's on me. It's on me. When you look on that fence right there, it say Frank Graham. That's my granddaddy. And nobody
Okay.
gonna disrespect it.
Correct.
It's real.
There you do it, boy. Yes, he will. This is sensitive land that now has come with significance to our people we know. Well, so what's the projected timeline?
So we got 5 months. We starting December 1st to start.
Okay.
You know, we should be starting first demo. You know, right now what they're doing is they're doing all asbestos removal. We can't go into the places until they get all the asbestos out.
I understand. That's another conversation.
Yeah, let me turn this off. Oh my God, I gotta call my wife,
We're all
bro.
moving in the right direction. God put stuff together. You hear what I'm saying? The more and more I do things, the more and more I see it.
It's something to see.
You don't even got to
Oh,
do
man.
nothing. You just got to do it doing it. And, man, it's crazy.
What stuff they taking to involve the descendants? Like
I really don't know. I'm gonna really peer more into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of, was on a whole preservation thing when it came about that. Just, making sure we don't disturb the ancestors. But this is truly my ancestors now,
Correct.
you know?
God be working.
Always.
Listen, man. There's no way this man didn't know that was his people.
Had no clue.
Come on now.
Listen, boy, and I'm gonna tell you, all praise the Most High. I'm telling you now, that was epic. That again, I've been talking about this for so long, and then have a clue that we got this call today to come out to this preservation, and then our partner, it happened to be his actual
Grandparents,
descendants.
uncle, other
Auntie.
family members.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Like,
It
that's
don't went
deep.
from a project to being personal.
Very sensitive.
They definitely gonna do right by this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, it's deep too. All the history, the bodies in here, bro. Like if you born in Tampa, you understand the bodies that's been buried here as well. Like,
Right.
I talked to an officer one time, he was telling us about the unsolved mysteries. There's so many unsolved killings here. He said it's the most in the city.
And Robles?
Yes. He
Out
said,
of
bro,
all the projects, Cottage
he
Hill, all
said,
of
he said it's the most in the cities.
Wow.
He said, bro, they were just building it actually wasn't arresting people because they was building cases on a lot of people, bro, to knock them off. So that's what they still doing. That's why I say, man, this is deep, bro. I say a lot of bloodshed in this area, bro. But you see why? They built on top of this land, bro.
Yeah.
And they knew what they was doing.
So y'all ain't never talk about it?
No, man. I was 6 when he died.
Okay.
So I never really talked about it. Never went and visited his gravesite. My dad was cremated. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. So just one of them conversations you just never
this,
really had.
this conversation never really had, man.
Man, this dropped on you like a pound of brick.
Oh man, bro, that shit hit my stomach, bro. We got to do this right. It's in my heart. We gonna do this right, no matter
sure.
what.
We have no
No
doubt.
matter what,
we
man.
have no doubt.
Because, man, I'm just glad to even know. I lost my granddaddy when I was 6 years old. He died at 88.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? In 1976. So I'll never forget it. He was a dresser, man. He was a West Tampa nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when people know him,
Right.
you know, people told me stories about him back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But to come here and know that he in there, oh no, we gonna do this.
Hey, that may be all of us. I may have somebody over there.
You know, that's right.
You never know. All of us may have some kinfolk over there.
That's right, man.
You know,
Supposed to be the first cemetery for black folk.
1900.
Yeah. So
That's
probably
real.
a lot of history in there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
This
man,
was
that's
built
beautiful.
in 1950. So
Yeah. This was built in the
Hey, man.
1950s.
You
Exactly.
doing big things, man. Y'all doing big things. Yeah.
appreciate it, big
You know what
dog.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This was built
You deserve that
76 years
monster
ago.
behind you. You deserve it.
Thank you,
I
brother.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, we here with Roland. Hey, man. Good dude, man. Good dude.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
Yes, sir.
it. There's no way to put it into words what's happened here.
And it's okay.
There really isn't. But I don't know. Also, I don't know how to describe what it feels like. Moments like just happened.
And that's why I say it's okay, because in our man group, that's what we express to them.
Right.
It's okay to be okay when it's not okay.
But this isn't okay.
Correct. And that's
Yeah.
what.
But we
that's the
have to
steps
be
y'all
okay
taking.
because
What-
we
what
got to
you say
deal
about
with it
steps?
and make
Well,
the
we're going to
correction.
make it right.
Yeah.
Day by day.
But
Step
Yeah.
by step, day by day.
you know, I take this personal because I've seen this happen so many different times growing up, being a Floridian.
Right.
And don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of people come down from up north and they step on our heritage.
Right.
They don't care nothing about what we were, where we came from, nothing. That don't mean anything to them. Just what they can make off of us, and how much money they can make, how much they can develop, and I've watched pieces and parts of Tampa go away and become something else, and we still remember what it used to be, right? And maybe I shouldn't take it as personal as I do, but I really do. I really do.
We need to know that our neighbors
Yeah.
It's
got the
okay.
same love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that.
Yes.
I respect
It's
that.
okay. Yes. It really is.
So,
Man, y'all done.
I thank y'all for this moment, man. Y'all gave me chills.
He got me want to trace mine.
Oh,
Family
man.
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe this, man.
it's a different kind of importance and mission now, you know?
For sure. For sure. Definitely. It was already an important meaning for
For
me
sure, for
anyway,
sure.
but
It's
now
an honor, man.
Now.
You know,
More of an honor.
That's huge.
that's by A.
I said, well, we got to do pass down the kids and tell the kids, like, well, we can know.
Yeah.
Generation,
That's what does
generation,
it right there.
Yes.
So my grandfather took the time back in the day to tell us, why we did what we did. So from everything, from the houses, to the way people acted, to the way things were, they really were. And he said, "Son, grandson, I need you to know this because it's going to change. If people are going to come down, they're going to change what they know about us, and Florida isn't what they're saying that we are.
Right.
You know, don't group us together with everybody else. Florida was a different beast back in the day, but it has been, and the story's been changed, and I kind of take it personal sometimes. You know, when they come down, they say things, and I'm like, that's not the way it is. Had to correct the lady at the Florida State Fair because she was trying to describe how they built the old cracker houses. She was from Minnesota.
How long she been?
You could tell not very long.
Correct.
And then trying to tell everybody why they built the houses the way they built it. And I put up with it for about 15 minutes when my wife couldn't hold me back anymore. And I'm like, I don't know where you're from, but don't tell these people you're wrong.
You don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, they built these houses up on cypress stump because that's how you kept the bugs out. Nothing will climb up a cypress
That's
stump.
right.
They kept them up off the ground because the air cools. The ceilings were 14 foot because you didn't have AC back then, but the way the air cycled through, it kept it up. There was windows above the door because that didn't stop the airflow, went right through there. The kitchens weren't built onto the houses on purpose because if the kitchen caught on fire,
It don't burn the whole house down.
it don't burn the whole house down.
Knew that.
Right, and that's the things that got forgotten. Nobody talks about. You know, our heritage is gone. I remember I listened to my grandfather. He was yelling at the neighbor who just moved in. He was kind of rural. He lived way out there. And the guy had shingles on his house. He was building a house. He's putting shingles on it. And I'm little. I don't understand what's going on. And he's telling him, "You must have just moved here. I don't know why you'd put that on your house." And the guy goes, well, you know, where I come from, we've always done this. He goes, you never been through a hurricane. So we have 10 roofs down here, and we have, you know, and there's a reason we have that. And he was like, oh, we have shingles. But that's another great example of how our culture was kind of changed and shifted, you know, and it don't work. And now they're saying it now, like it's new stuff. Oh, these shingles don't last. Really? I think we knew that. You know?
You're right, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Man, well, we appreciate it.
And then people should remember when they start getting on this, it makes me angry too. They get on people that speak Spanish when they're here. You got to remember one thing: this was Spanish territory first.
Correct.
Right.
Our family owned and bought rancheros when they first came down there for the United States owned it. We spoke Spanish before we spoke English.
Yeah, tell them
I'm
about the
just gonna
underground.
throw that out
Come on
there.
now. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's a lot we need to look at ourselves.
Good point.
Right.
Especially if you're from Florida.
Okay,
you know,
okay, got a history lesson.
I did too.
Yeah.
The underground Igbo, the Cubans, the 70s, all yeah. Come on, I told people.
Right.
I know. I've been here. We've been here.
Right.
Yeah.
They're part of our culture.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of it too. The Cubans and the Italians started the Ybors.
Right, for
They
sure.
went together, you know.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right.
and instead of fighting, you know, I always said the mobs fight each other. They don't know their history. They got together and decided, hey,
they
we
know
can
the
make
history.
money working together, right? Instead of fighting one another, right? So look at there's Ybor right there.
Right.
There's a reason why there's a Cuban club and an Italian club. This was
Yep.
the Wild West
Right.
back in the day. So
I heard stories from elders telling me the underground and Igbo.
they're still there. They're still there.
Yeah.
I've done work in Ybor, and you have to be careful. There's
I know,
places
you
you'll
were
hit,
telling
and it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to those different buildings, different.
was
Connected,
dope.
all
That
of
was
them.
dope.
They're
The
all
mob,
there.
Elders were telling
Right.
me
the mob
moving
made
through
Igbo,
that,
right?
everything. Yeah.
Well,
At least that's what I heard.
so yeah, the
I could be
mob prohibition made Ybor. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
They made a
Prohibition
film about
made
that.
Ybor.
Yeah.
What's the guy that was married to J-Lo? Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He's playing in it. And he's one of the lead people. Yeah, they made a movie. It's all filmed in Ybor. And they show the tunnels and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's out now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
been
yeah,
out.
it's been out.
It's
I ain't
been
seen
out.
It's
that.
been
Yeah,
out.
I'm about
They
to check
talk
that
about
out.
the tunnels. Yeah.
But Florida is so different than the rest of the United States. We've always been different. We're first of all, we're a transient state. The majority of the population, 82% of the population of Florida is not from Florida.
Right.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Right.
The tourists.
Like I went in the military. I came back home. This is a kind of a crazy story. I went in the military. I came back home, and I was getting my driver's license changed back over, right? Because I was out of state. I was in Georgia for quite a while. So I come back home, and I'm handing my birth certificate. And here's my thing. You know, the lady looks at it. She goes, "Oh, hey, Mr. Wood." She goes, "Oh, I'll be right back." And I said, "Is there a problem?" Because that's a naturalized birth certificate. So first of all, we're good, right? Before you walk off, and I go to jail for something I didn't do. Anyway, so she walks off. And she comes back and she's got her boss with him. He goes, I just wanted to meet you. She goes, I've worked here for 4 years, and this is the very first Florida birth certificate I've seen come across here for getting a driver's license. And I said, Are you freaking kidding me? And she goes, No. She goes, welcome home. I was like,
Wow. That's crazy.
that tells a story right there, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, brother.
Oh, you Tampa people out there, go Bucks.
Yeah, go Bucks, definitely.